Now then, this is Douglas McMaster reporting from Zero Waste Cooking School, and today we're going to be making a regenerative Christmas tree dinner.
This is Mr. Matt Scott, and this is what I normally look like. First of all, I'm going to make you a cocktail. This is a Christmas tree vodka from Discarded.
Thank you so much.
Start the day.
Ho ho ho.
So I'm very excited about this dish. It's a very silo-inspired dish. Lots of ideas of regenerative, zero waste, circular cooking, some beautiful ingredients. So Matt, we had this idea last week at the Camel.
At the Camel, yeah, the Camel pub, and it was conceived around the idea of my Christmas tree that was just becoming a burden after Christmas. In order to get rid of, do we become the people that sort of throw our Christmas trees out onto the street and join the masses of the dead? The idea kind of went from there about how we could create a meal that was a nod to a Christmas dinner and family in its essence. In terms of the ingredients, we kind of have the elements of Christmas dinner in a bit more of a playful format. So we have a lot of interesting ferments. So we have Koji, a fresh Koji as a base, as a porridge. So if you think kind of the stuffing element of a Christmas dinner. We also have fermented plums that are just fermented and dried that Doug's cooking. Beautiful, beautiful knife work there, Doug. Cobnuts are just an ingredient I'm super in love with. I put them on lots of dishes. So yeah, basically all we're going to do is we're going to blanch the cabbage to create our outer layer of the parcel. We're going to cook our Koji, our bread miso. So it's going to be a sort of stuffing bread sauce element to it with fresh cobnuts and fresh Colette sprouts. And then we have the cream, which we're going to grill outside on Binchatan. So it's like a smoked barbecued cream, just with the dried fermented plum in place of sort of your traditional red currants. And we have some garden flowers that Doug's got outside. Yeah, all finished with some animal fat, so duck fat, chicken fat, anything you kind of want for potatoes. Super simple, definitely a lot cheaper than you would fork out for a regular Christmas dinner. Maybe you would probably upset people if you gave them this as their ultimate Christmas dinner once a year, but it's nice to see what we can do aside from the tradition. So you want the cabbage leaves to obviously be pliable, but not sort of nursing home mush. And just pop the steam on, just allow that convection steam to happen.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pop them straight into ice water, and then once they're cooled down, we'll take them out and just dry them off.
Okay. Silo aged butter.
So we get it nice and foaming. And we're going to grate a load of fresh garlic into that. Cook the garlic out. See, the butter's super hot, almost browning.
Yeah, beautiful.
Is this just barley Koji?
This is sprouted buckwheat Koji.
Buckwheat Koji.
Yeah.
Yeah, delicious. Funky, Stevie Wonder funky. We'll just chop the nuts. Super rough and ready. Doesn't matter, no rulers, no bullshit, no angry chefs throwing pans at your head.
Yeah.
Then you add some bread miso, so
Silo miso.
Solo miso, made by
Songwoo. Songwoo.
So think stuffing, bread sauce. Yeah, I mean, kind of the necessary components of a Christmas dinner. Other than dysfunctional family and shit TV.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
But that's ready to go, ready to stuff.
Beautiful.
And then on here as well, we just put our potatoes to boil.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then they're brined. They're peeled and brined, and then we smoke them. And when you have your Christmas dinner stuffing, so bread miso, Koji porridge, cultured butter, cob nuts and chopped greens. we're gonna be ready to stuff our cabbage. So it's definitely a present for the nice children, not the naughty children, the cold children. This is what you get if you're good and pay all your taxes. In Christmas anti-Grinch honor, we have skewers made from Christmas tree as well. Then we're gonna take this outside to the grill, glaze it in a little bit of chicken fat, and grill it.
Smoke this at the same time.
Okay, so safety first. Obviously we go and get some charcoal from outside and bring it all the way through the house. And we're just going to pop that straight into the cream, and it will splutter and spit and smoke. Pop a lid on and leave it. Yeah, so before we plate, we'll just rid the evil spirits from the room. We'll take the charcoal out of the cream. Woo. And then we add our dried plum, which has just been finely diced. Smoked potatoes that we've just brushed in some chicken fat.
Thank you, this looks delicious.
Tuck in. Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, one and all. I'm starving to death.
Yeah, it's very inspiring, and it's a pleasure to have you here cooking and showing the world what you can do. And
It's very kind of you. You have a mouthful of Christmas.
I think the flavors of pine, it's piney, it's fragrant, it's rich, it's creamy, it's wholesome. Wholesome. It's one of your favorite things. It's a big hug.
I love a hug. A hug and a slap and a tickle.
End of our first Christmas transmission, right?